We are live with Kristin. Last time it was Krista. Now it's Kristin. So don't get this mixed up. But we are live with her. She's going to be part of the conference. Can you kind of tell us, Kristin, a little bit about you and what you're going to be doing at the conference and
how you kind of got doing what you're doing?
So I own Energy Nutrition, and we are a supplement company. We have about 90 health and wellness products, all natural. And we just focus on helping you build your body better so you can be fit. There are a lot of places out there that they focus on fitness, and they're like, get fit. And I'm like, get healthy, because you can't be fit until you're healthy, right?
So wow, very good statement. Very good statement.
Our products, that's what they do. They support your health, your heart, your liver, your lungs, your brain, pretty much anything that is internal, including mental well-being, like ashwagandha, elderberry, things that help with anxiety, that help naturally, you know.
So how did you get into this? Because you said you're the owner. So how did you because just sitting back and going, you know what, I'm just going to invent my own products. I'm just going to do it my way. Like, that's not a little thing. How did you even get into that?
So I'm actually really into fitness, and the thought was, but my husband and I are both into fitness, and we thought, you know, we'll get into some fitness stuff. And the more we started looking at it, and the more we started talking to people and seeing what was really needed, we went straight from fitness and started going out over to health and wellness, because there's so many products out there for fitness. And really, there's a lot of stimulants, a lot of things that they contradict what they're supposed to be doing. Like, they say they're going to help get you fit, but they're stimulating your body, but then you're having a big drop off, and they're doing things that curb your appetite, but then cause you to be super hungry at a certain time of the day, which is like the worst time to be eating, and it causes you to crave sugar.
Well, it's like crazy. All these people walk into the gym drinking their rock stars, and I'm like,
yes,
you're missing something. There's something in the thought process you're missing. Right.
Yeah. And it works. A rock star or any kind of a stimulant is going to work for you I mean, like, I'm not against using it. I'm just against using it all the time and depending on it, because what happens is caffeine and sugar everybody thinks, you know, drugs are the big addiction. And I'm like, really? Did you know sugar is actually the number one addiction? Sugar and caffeine, they're the top two. Yeah. And they're really the worst for you, because they're so accessible. You can get them anywhere. And it really just, it takes you backwards in what you're trying to do. So, like, we have a product called MCT oil, and some people know what that is and some people don't, but it's just like it's a medium chain triglyceride, that it's those healthy fats that, like, I don't like avocados, and everybody should be eating avocados, right? But I just can't do it. I don't like them. And so I take MCT oil. So instead of using a pre-workout, I actually take beet powder, organic beet powder, and I mix it in with like some MSM, which is an anti-natural and anti-inflammatory. And I use that as my pre-workout, and I take MCT oil with it. And I have a phenomenal workout, but then I don't have that drop off at the end of the day, because that MCT oil, those fats, they just naturally
last for a long time.
And then I'm not putting the caffeine in my system. And again, not that I don't love caffeine, I do love it to some degree, but I just don't want to be dependent on it. And I certainly don't want my workouts to be dependent on it. And so for me, then going the natural route has been so much better for my body, but it's been so much better for my brain. I'm in my 50s now. And so I feel like Alzheimer's is such a concern, you know, and I just don't want to be putting anything into my body that could be affecting my brain. And when I feel sluggish, I don't know about you, but when you feel sluggish, like, you just feel worthless. I feel worthless when I feel sluggish. And if I drink too much caffeine or too much sugar, when I hit that drop off, that's where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm done for the day. It's 3:00, you know, and that's kind of when the day starts for some people. So for us, we just promote like natural sleep support. We have healthy prostate support. We have a woman's peace product, which is for hormones, to help balance hormones naturally. Just everything that we do, we start off with natural ingredients to help just support your body be healthy.
So are you the formulator as well? Like, did you do all the study and the science and all that behind it to try to say, okay, this is why we want to put these together and this is what we're going to do? Is that how you did it, or do you put together a team to do that?
I am not smart enough to be a formulator. I know enough to be dangerous, and that's about it. And I depend on the people that have been doing it for like 25, 30 years. But I do my research on what I think that is going to be the next best thing of the new and upcoming medical research, stuff like that. And then I have a formulator that I work with that we go back and forth and say, this is what's going to be the best. Like, we have a new mushroom product that we're coming out with right now. And it has a little bit of all that. So it's a mushroom complex as opposed to just one certain mushroom, and it's to help support the brain. I'm really big on supporting the brain because I'm so afraid of like not
Alzheimer's and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing. My mom is dealing with that right now. It's just not fun. You know, she's just gone.
Not. And that's just one thing for me. If I can help somebody hold off Alzheimer's for 10 years, and they have neuro studies out now that prove that if you take certain supplements and you go into the gym and you actually physically work out, that it will hold Alzheimer's and some of these brain diseases off for up to 10 years. And if I can give 10 years to anybody, then I'm in.
Perfect. So how did you get to the point of, okay, to actually just starting the business? Like, how did you say, okay, I mean, yeah, we want to go into this, but we're actually going to create our own stuff? Because your brand name is Energy with an I, right?
Yes.
And so that's not a small task, right? That's a pretty big event to do. It's not, and you probably just started out with a few products, but what was the step to say, you know what, I don't want to just help myself. I want to help others. This is what we're going to do.
So it was actually kind of collaboration between my husband and I. And like I said, we were both fitness nuts, and we were like, we've got to get some fitness products out there that really work, because what we were looking at was so many products, but so much junk. Tons of fillers, tons of stimulants, nothing that was really helping your body, but it was making you feel something. And everybody likes that it makes you feel something, right? Like, that's why we like caffeine. It makes you feel good, but it's such a short time. And so when we started doing our research and we got more knowledge on it, that's when we came together and we were like, I don't think that we're not going to be able to compete in this space, in this fitness space, because we really want to do something that's going to help you. And we can't do it at the cost that these people can sell the garbage for. Like, they're going to sell garbage all day long, and people are going to look at it and go, well, if I can get something for $5 or for $20 and it says pre-workout on it, then we're going to get it for $5 because they think it's the same. They don't do the time. So that's kind of where it all started. And then we were like, if we're trying to do good, then let's look at what the top 10 products are. And we kind of started with just the top 10 products that we're selling in the nation that were good for you, that were just helping you have a better health, as opposed to a better body, but a better fitness all over, like a better health all over. And that's kind of where it started. So we started with our top 10 products, and then we actually purchased the manufacturing facility. So we actually manufacture our own products now.
So is that here in Utah as well?
It is. Yeah. It's
awesome. Great.
So complete packaging and manufacturing right off 8th North. That's where we manufacture all our products. And we do have a storefront for energy nutrition there. So you can come in and see like where the products are made, and you can see how they're being made, and you can see the documentation and the testing that comes along with our products. And like, so we're not going out and finding some product anywhere and somebody's telling us it's a great product. We're sourcing our own products, our own raw ingredients. We're blending them, we're encapsulating them, we're creating the product from beginning to end. So we know that it's what we say it is, that's what it is.
Well, that is awesome, because you know exactly what's in it.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't know what's in it and what kind of facility it's been in, but you have that down to where it's your own thing and you can put that quality on it.
Yes. And that's what makes us feel good about it. So
is your product, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, is your product only at your store, or do you have it out in other places where people can get it?
So we've only had it in the store up until this year, and now we've went out. So we have some of them on. There's too many to do on Amazon. Amazon
Mhm.
is a lot of work, and there's a lot
Right.
of products. So we do have 5 or 6 products out on Amazon now, and now we have where we're going out and we're talking to doctors and nurse practitioners and chiropractors, things like that, that are in that more health and
Mhm.
wellness space. And now we have some of the doctors and nurse practitioners that are actually repping our product. And what they do is either they come on as an affiliate and they create a link and they
Right.
just sell it, or they purchase it at a bulk discount, and then they bring it into their store and they sell it from there.
Yeah.
And then our next step is we're going to start going into some distribution, grocery stores, things like that.
Well, at the conference, that's probably one of the biggest things you're going to get out of the conference, because we have some awesome companies that are there. So you need to make sure and reach out and have me introduce you, because we have some grocery stores, we have other companies. But what you're doing is awesome. That is such a how you just started it. You created your own products. You did all that stuff, and you know that it's a good product because you are the ones that put it together. So that's incredible.
Yeah.
So, Kristin, you want to share your code with your audience?
Yes, Kristin Free, and it's KRISTEN FREE. And then if they're gone, then you have Kristin 40, KRISTEN 40. And
Awesome.
And that's for the 2-day live event at the conference. And the 40% off we'll give you 40% off the $37 fee, so almost half off to come in for the 2 days. And it's going to be an incredible event. I mean, you weren't there last year, but it's going to be awesome. We're going to have such a good time, and people that come are searching for answers. So that's why it's so important to be there, and we'll have great companies like yours that are there.
we're super excited and appreciate the opportunity. Thanks for babysitting through this.
Hey, thank you so much. We'll see you in a couple of days.
All right. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.